What are you doing? We gotta get you out. I'm gonna have another rabbit biting my leg. How long you been down there? Since breakfast? I see that. Hey, let's not do that again, okay? All right? Let's not. So, hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Just wanted to drop off this quick video this evening. I'm not making chocolate cake yet, I know. I just feel like there's a lot of things to take care of right now, and I hope that you're doing the same. By the looks of it, you are. So I just wanted to share a few experiences with you. I'm getting so much feedback from you guys right now, and it is just awesome. You guys are incredible people, incredible citizens, and it's not just United States citizens. You know, it is folks from around the world. You're awake, or you're waking up. Things don't feel right. Things don't look right. And you feel a call to action like we've talked about. I want to continue to urge that. Let me explain something to you. Things that are going on for a lot of us are very complicated to understand. And there's so many different scenarios that we're watching play out in front of our face that it's hard to keep up with everything. There's something new every single day. What I want to encourage you the most with is something we've talked about a lot, and we've talked about recently, and that is your discernment. When you suspect or feel in your gut that something doesn't sound right, when something sounds exaggerated or something just sounds off, or why is this if that's not that, then? How come we're concerned about this if we're not doing all these other things to help this and that and the other? I'm being generic for obvious reasons. I really don't want to argue with people about these types of scenarios, because my point here is, if you're watching this video, regardless of who you are, where you live, what color you are, how you were raised, or whatever, I want you to be happy, healthy, and I want you eating. I want you feeding your kids. I want you looking forward to the day where you can say, we made it through everything just fine, and oh, look at my great-great-granddaughter. That will be very special when that happens for you. I will tell you that I'm sure you're experiencing all of these conversations in your home right now. That, first of all, I want you to understand here, especially my fellow Americans, your rights are very important. The right to speak and the right to defend yourself. I don't need to talk about what's going on around the globe or anywhere else on the planet to argue those facts. I want you also to, like I said before, to be using your discernment. Just because somebody on TV is telling you something does not mean that's the truth, or that's the way it should happen, or how it should be handled. Most of you are pretty rational adults. You know, you've paid your dues, you've lived life, and you've got your common sense going for you. Please let them work. Because I'm going to tell you right now that everything that we are going through and how we're going to handle it going forward is up to us. It's up to you. A lot of people have a real hard time accepting that responsibility. They've never had to take such responsibility. I don't think anybody living today has. I'm really serious. I don't think we've seen such incredible things. Definitely, well, we could argue and say World War II, but I think it could be even prior to that, depending on how we talk about this. I want to tell you that I got very angry in Walmart. My neck probably turned a little red. I went to Walmart day before yesterday, and I'm telling you right now, a grandmother, she was probably, if she wasn't 80, she was close to it, and she was putting her stuff up on the conveyor belt, or the thingamajiggy, checkout line behind me. And, you know, we just sort of casually talk about stuff. And she joined in on the conversation, and she said, they don't care about the everyday person. And I sort of looked at her and I said, ma'am, and she said, they don't care about us. Your grandmothers are scared right now for you. If you are fortunate enough to have a mother or grandmother. I'm telling you right now, they're watching things happen around the globe, and they're watching how we handle things. And they are watching how we are getting pushed, and they are literally scared to death. They're not scared for themselves. They're really not. They're scared for me. They're scared for you. I can also tell you that I am getting hundreds and hundreds of comments and messages from people that are taking action with trying to take care of themselves. See, here's the thing. A sinking ship cannot pull up another one. This country is great. We as a nation, we as a people, folks, we are great. We have our scars and we have our flaws, but we are great people. Notice I'm talking about the people. And there are other people in other countries around the world that are in the same scenario. They are good people. That's right, Coaches. Remember that. The people. So this is what I'm saying to you. If you want to contribute to solving problems, if you want to help your neighbor, if you want to help your family, if you want to help relationships, if you want to really, truly do these things, then you have to take care of you first and your family first. Please do your due diligence. And don't be short-sighted on what I'm telling you. I don't know all the things that are happening, and I can't give a timeline of what I think is going to happen, but I can tell you things don't look good. I can tell you that there's a lot going on. I can tell you there's going to be a lot of people that are going to have a hard time affording to buy food in the very near future if we stay on the fast track that we are right now. I should not have to say this to you, but for those that are a little bit in the dark, please look around. People are taking action and they're stocking up on food and they are trying to do what's right for their family. The more of us that do these things, the less of a burden it's going to be on the whole. Believe it when I tell you, because it's true. For what point and how long, I don't know. But I can guarantee you one thing, there is no one coming in the flesh that you can speak of today that's coming to save you or help you. You have to take action however you can today. Help yourself, help your children, help ease the mind of your grandmothers, and take action. Buy the canned foods, pay off your bills. Be smart. I told a lady the other day, she contacted me, she was super sweet. And we were having this conversation and she was expressing her fear, and I told her, I said, "You're a Marine now." And I think that sort of like threw her back a little bit. She was like, because the conversation was, you should not be held, you do not need to carry the burden of feeling like you have the responsibility of caring for every capable adult on the planet. You don't have that power. It's not up to you. And it is shameful that you are being made to feel like you should. People should be taking care of themselves. And most importantly, people should be encouraged to take care of themselves and be reliant and independent. And all the things that should be happening in order to help us do that should be happening by leadership. Where is that? Nowhere to be found. So we have to be the ones to take care of ourselves. So I just want to say, I hear you. I see all of your comments. I thank you for being here. I'm concerned about you. I'm concerned about us. And I really want you to use the brain, the discernment, and the guts that God and Granny gave you. When you're seeing things, question everything. Question everything. And if your gut's not jiving, you better listen to it. Okay? I would love to make this a long conversational video, but there's very high emotions right now with a lot of people over a lot of things. So I just want to reach out and say, do your job for you. Pray and take care of your family. Because when you do that, you're taking care of everybody. Oh, here comes the rain. So some of the comments that I've gotten in particular is from people, particularly women, who say that they feel so alone. And I'm telling you right now, you are not alone. We're all feeling high emotions, and that's the nicest way I can put it. But you're not alone. I get very upset to see comments like that, not because I'm mad at you or because I'm not sympathetic to the scenarios of particularly women, gentlemen too, but because of the fact that we're even being put into the positions that we are. All the things that you're seeing happen and have been seeing for the last 18 months, and there's many of them, should have never happened. And I don't blame people for making decisions at certain times, especially when they're scared to death that they need to do things or whatever in order to just make it. I understand that. So I know when I push and I sound harsh on what I speak, I'm not speaking to individuals. I'm human too. I have fears too. But I'm trying my best to encourage you to get up and do and keep doing it. It may not feel incredibly paramount today, but the day that it feels that it is, it may be too late and you've lost all this time and all this effort. And the pressure you feel today will absolutely not measure up to the pressure that you will feel that day. I understand that. I have sympathy for that. But I don't feel we have time to sit around and wish-wash and debate all of these things anymore. I've said this and I'm going to say it again. If you want to be successful in giving it your best shot in terms of self-reliance, wherever you are, wherever you live, whatever you've got, you have to start today, yesterday, because it is a long game. It's not running to the Piggly Wiggly one time and everything's great. It does not work that way. So take that and apply it to yourself and your situation as best and as much as you can, because that is the plain truth. And like I said before, and like I've said on live streams, do not let anybody discourage you or talk you out of taking care of yourself and your family and feeding your children. The more you do for yourself and your little unit, however big it is, the more opportunity for you to help somebody else, because you will be called upon to help somebody at some point. You don't know that yet. I don't know that yet. But it's coming. May not be tomorrow. I hope it never comes. But the longer and the more opportunity of a chance that you get to prepare your mind, your body, your pantry, your skill sets, everything counts. Don't think that it doesn't, because I'm telling you, I swear to you it does. We all don't do or can't do everything. But if we get really good at what we can do, and we've done our due diligence, as a unit, we can do anything. And for the love of everything good, don't let anything that you're seeing happen anywhere else, or anything that anyone else is telling anybody, don't let it be a distraction. That is enemy number one. Distractions are, from your goals, are enemy number one. All right. I love you guys. I want you to be successful. Do not give up. Turn it all off. Tune into yourself. Get busy. Stay very, very busy. Okay? We'll see you on the next video.